Okay, so I was on Pinterest, you know, and I had this brilliant idea to to put some glitter on my walls, y'all. I wanted glitter on my walls. I was just gonna make this apartment the best apartment I have had in a while, and I wanted glitter on my walls. I was going to paint my walls pink and have a little bit of glitter on there. Now, a pretty shade of pink, not a baby girl pink. Okay. So I am buying this stuff that I thought I was going to use for this glitter. And painted the whole bedroom. When I tell you it was a hot mess, it was a hot flipping mess. Oh my goodness. It looked terrible. Terrible. So anyway, my son was looking at the wall and he looked away, and when he saw my face and I looked at the wall and I looked away, he was like, that's a mess. The sad part about it is I had no idea how to get the doggone glitter that was in the paint off the wall. Okay, so now I am depressed all over again, because at some point I was like, oh God, I'm going to start making my videos again and everything's going to go right back to normal. Everything's going to be great. Now I got this crap on the walls. Now, mind you, moving into the apartment, the only thing bad about the apartment was that builder grade, dry, flat paint. That was some murky, greenish brown color that they had on the walls. And I was like, okay, this is going to get painted white. Because when it's painted white, you can kind of see clearly what you want to do. And plus, white would have been a better background for the pink. Painted it white. Then put that pink gunky stuff all over it. And instead of Margeaux being smart and being like, okay, we're going to stop at this wall and see if I like it. No, I painted the whole freaking room. Oh my goodness. When I tell you, I don't know which was worse, knowing on March 8th I couldn't move, or that pink mess on the wall. So now I'm back into depression again. I am back into depression again. I was like, I don't even know what is going on. My son was like, Mom, you're moving too fast. You need to slow down. You need to think about all this. You're moving too fast, and this is what we're going to do. We didn't do nothing. Because he went to work as he always does. So I am watching YouTube videos. I am just all over the place trying to figure out what to do. And something inside of me was like, the only way to remove the stuck glitter was to sand it off. Oh my goodness. So I ordered the sander from Amazon. Girl, the pink walls was worse than, now that I'm thinking about the pink walls, it was probably worse than the move-in date debacle. I went back into a depression. You know, you had to wait 2 days for the sander to come. The sander came. I did not know what I was doing. When I tell you it was an electric sander, I had never held one in my hands in my life. Thank goodness for YouTube University, because I went right to it and I was able to see everything that I could do to get the mess off the walls. So when I tell you I got to sanding and sanding and sanding and sanding and sanding, and every time I sanded a whole spot and went to the bathroom and came back, I feel like it was back up there again. So I had a resolve to get it done. I was just sanding and sanding and sanding. I was sanding so much, I was down to the drywall. I done went past all the paint down to the drywall. One of them evenings, My son stopped by. He said, what's going on over here? He comes in the house and he was like, I don't know which is worse. So he was off work the next day. He stayed all night and he got to sanding. He was sanding himself. Okay. So the next morning it looked better. It was like, okay, now we just got to paint it white. And I had gone to the store and gotten the white paint, so it was already there. So I'm thinking, okay, he's gotten it to this point. That's good. When I come home, all I have to do is paint. I'll be so happy. So my spirits have started lifting again. Mind you, all this time, this was April something. I don't even know what date. All this time, I hadn't made one video. And I was still spending money like crazy. I didn't even tell y'all this, that I had gotten a bonus check in between all that. So, of course, I'm spending because I wanted the apartment to look really nice. So I know that I wasted a little bit of money, but I know I spent a little bit of money. I'm going to let it go because I've already beat myself up about it. So anyway, we get down to the point where I was leaving to go to work, and he was like, yeah, well, I got a few things I got to take care of today, but it looks better. And it looks so much better, and I can see clearly when I get the white back on the wall, it's going to look nice. So I had put, spackled the holes and where it went down to the drywall. I had taken care of all that, muddied it, whatever you want to say, and then sanded over it so it was back smooth again. So I'm like, I can handle this. When I get off work today, I'm gonna paint the room white. It's gonna be good. And then tomorrow, I had like a half a day of work, so I was gonna be able to get it done. By tomorrow, this will be finished behind me. So I go to work in better spirits and come home from work, and my son had painted the whole room white, and he did a fabulous job. It looked really good. So I was thanking the Lord once again. I don't know what has gone on with me. I don't know what has gone on with me. And he had left. He wasn't even there. So then he came back over a little later, and he was like, hey, he said, we did a lot to get back to white, didn't we? Spent a bunch of money and was just ridiculous and got back to white. And I have never thanked the Lord for white paint on the walls as much as I did that week. Now, I put a few things up on my walls after that, and that white just makes it pop. So the white is going to be perfect. I am not going to change it. I'm not changing it. It's going to just be white. So we were into May, I think. I should have chronicled all of this, but I was so depressed in it that I just didn't. So we were into May, and at this point, my spirits were lifting because I could actually see the end result, that it was going to be nice. So I just started, I just had a few more things to unpack. I had my SD shop stuff that I wanted to unpack that was still in its boxes. And I had gone to IKEA to buy a few things. And I'm so mad at myself because, like I said, I didn't videotape most any of this because my camera was put away. Everything was just put away because I was just mad the whole time. I've been mad since March 8th. I finally got this to the point where I'm happy with it. I'm actually ecstatic with it now. And in the meantime, I was able to draw up a different plan for my bills because my bills have changed just a little bit. And I'll talk to you about that on another video, but I don't want to make this video too long. It's already long enough. I just wanted to let you guys know where I have been, and baby, I'm back. There's so much more to tell you. That was a lot, but there's little bits of things that happened here and there, and I will get back to you with those on another video. But right now, I'm going to say bye-bye for now, and I am so happy to be back amongst friends. Stay with me. See you soon.